Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody out here to LM4 South Memorial Field here at Butch Toner Stadium. First full season as the new stadium name, as we are here for some middle school football action on a Thursday night here in Loretto, as the 0-1 Loretto Mustangs are here to take on Mount Pleasant tonight. Again, we have our captains earlier as the Mustangs are heading out onto the field. The captains were number 0, Braden Cromwell, number 17, Briar Thigpen, number 77, Landon Andrews, and honorary captain number 30, Liam Giles, was injured last night at practice, so just a quick shout-out to Liam. He is watching from home tonight.
Remove cover as we will be playing our national anthem immediately following our prayer.
So real quick, we're going to take a quick break and do our national anthem. We'll be back for the kickoff here on the X Sports Network.
When you choose ExpressMed, you're choosing quality, trusted healthcare with a smile. Our goal is simple, to care for our community like family. That starts as soon as you walk in our doors. We make sure you are met with compassionate, personalized care from our experienced and established providers. You can count on us because we're more than a healthcare team, we're a hometown team. Locally, family-owned, you've trusted us for convenient, affordable, comprehensive care for 2 decades and counting, ever since we established ourselves as the first primary and urgent care walk-in clinic in our community. We're here to listen and to give you the care you deserve. From primary and urgent to chronic care, we have the experience and technology you need to feel your best, and we promise to provide our best when you need us most. Healthcare with heart, compassion you can count on. You'll find that here at ExpressMed. We'd love to have the privilege of taking care of you.
Stone. It's been here a long time. For over 100 years, we've worked with stone in North Alabama. It's what we know. It's what we do. We build countertops for homes where life happens and monuments that honor lives well lived. We take our time, focusing on the small things most people never notice. From the first cut to the final install, it's done the right way. Because to us, we're only as good as our last job. Green Hill Monuments and Countertops, built with intention, built to last.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here at Loretto for the opening kickoff. The Mustangs won the Employee Resource Credit Union coin toss, deferred their option to the second half, and it will be Mount Pleasant to get the football first. Back deep is number 8, Jaleel McClintock, and number 12, Chevy Boshears. So Boshears on the far side as we have the opening kickoff dropped on right there by number 55. That was Emmett Mallon. And the 48-yard line is where Mount Pleasant will take over first down. Mustangs in their home black uniforms with white numbers and gold lettering. Mount Pleasant in their road white uniforms with white helmets and red lettering. As they come out first down and 10 at the 48-yard line. Wilcox, the quarterback, brings his man in the backfield on a jet sweep. That's McClintock getting to the outside, and here comes McClintock showing the speed, and is going to get pushed out, or stays in bounds and gets down near the 25. That's going to be a big gainer. And they will give him the 25-yard line, so a gain of 27.
Well, right off the bat, big handoff there, big gain for Mount Pleasant.
So first and 10 ball at the Loretto 25. As McClintock, the speedy receiver, got it on the end around on the jet sweep. And it'll be pistol formation here from Mount Pleasant. Quarterback under center. And is going to give it to the tailback going left side, and he'll get about 6 yards. Taken down there by number 2, Landon Tarter. That was Odom. Zane Odom, the running back and linebacker, an 8th grader. 2nd and 4, ball at the 19-yard line. Similar formation. Actually, Wilcox in the shotgun. Gets snap, and it looks like a straight draw all the way to the left side. Cuts it back up. Cuts to the outside to the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Mount Pleasant. The QB keeper for Wilcox, and 3 plays into the game, and Mount Pleasant on the board first.
Well, that was just a little bit too easy there for Mount Pleasant. Multiple opportunities for some Loretto guys to get him down, and he just found his way into the end zone very easily to get on the board first.
So we'll see if they elect to kick an extra point or go for 2. Most teams do elect to go for a 2-point conversion. It looks like that's what we've got here. I formation. Actually, this looks like a wing T formation now. And they're going to hand it up the middle, and it's good. So that will do it for our first possession of the game. Mount Pleasant gets on the board early as they lead 8-0. You're watching Loretto Junior High football here on the X Sports Network. Since 1987, Fox Sporting Goods has been your hometown choice for sports equipment, school apparel, custom screen printing and sublimation, trophies and plaques. Your team, your way. Find us on 4th Street here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
You always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way.
And we are back here at LM Forsyth Memorial Field. A 3-play drive, 52 yards in the score. Great offense there by Mount Pleasant, as it was the quarterback Grayson Wilcox taking it into the end zone on the 19-yard rush. So Loretto will be getting the ball for the first time as Mount Pleasant is set to kick. And it will be straight back to Tarter here on the near side at the 35. Tarter has some good blocks up the middle, and here goes Tarter to the outside, to the 45, to the 40. Tarter down the sidelines. 25-20, one man to beat, down inside the 20-yard line. And a touchdown-saving tackle by Miles Hodison. But Landon Tarter sets the Mustangs up in good field position, already in the red zone to start drive number 1.
Oh, what a way to respond there, Michael, from giving up the easy touchdown and 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden the Mustangs are in business to try to tie this thing up with their first possession.
And again, this was kind of what sparked the one scoring drive last week for the Mustangs. Was a good return by Tarter. So we'll see what Loretto elects to do here. Looks like they spot him at the 22-yard line. So 2 receivers to the near side. Cromwell, the running back behind Thigpen in the shotgun, gets the snap. Handoff. Cromwell trying to find some running room and nothing going there. Maybe a loss of yardage as he's going to go back to the 24-yard line, loss of 2.
Ball going to be carried by 0, Burton Cromwell, brought down by number 15, Bentley Boshiers.
Boshiers on the tackle for Mount Pleasant. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12.
About 3 yards, going to bring up 2nd down and 13.
So definitely not what you want to see from Loretto on 1st down, going backwards, already in plus territory.
Yeah, I need a good play here on 2nd down to not only make that up, but make this 3rd down manageable.
Snap. Cromwell. Trying to run it, cut it to the outside, and fighting around the 18-yard line, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage was Cromwell. They'll give him, I think they'll give him the 2 yards back. Actually, pardon, just 1 yard there. So 3rd down and 11.
Play's going to pick up about 2. Going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
As Loretto looks to pick up some yardage. See if they can either get a 1st down or make it a much more manageable 4th down. Hitting the halfway point here in the first quarter, 4 minutes to go. A lot of men down on the line here for Mount Pleasant. Snap to Thigpen. Snap, throws across the middle of the field, batted down, incomplete as he had Hood down the middle of the field, just missed him, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 11.
And I imagine they'll probably keep the offense on here too long for a field goal, obviously too close to punt.
Yeah, looking at it again with being the 18-yard line, probably about a 35 to a 40-yard field goal from here. So, again, a bit long for the for the middle school age.
Just a bit.
So, Thigpen and the offense will stay on the field. Try to see if they can capitalize off the good kickoff return. So, Gordon will be the receiver here at the bottom of the screen. Hood coming in motion. And we have a timeout on the field.
Mount Pleasant.
So, with just under 4 minutes to go, we are going to take a timeout here with Mount Pleasant. You're watching the X Sports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Loretto out of the Mount Pleasant timeout. 2 remaining here in the first half for the Tigers. 3:48 to go here in the first quarter. So far, a 3 and out for Loretto, trying to convert here on 4th down and 11. Ball's at the 18. They need the 7 for a first down. Hood, the lone receiver at the bottom of the screen. Snap, Thigpen. Looks, going to fire to Hood, back towards the end zone, and just overshot him. A lot of contact there from the defensive back from Mount Pleasant, but that will be incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Do a little fade towards that back corner of the end zone. Ball was just a bit overthrown, and he had double coverage back there too, so that was going to be a tough play regardless, but not a whole lot you can do with the 4th and 11.
So the Mount Pleasant offense heads back on the field, looking to replicate what they did on their last drive. Three plays, 3 rushes, and a touchdown. Mustangs seeing if they can get a stop. So Will Cox, the quarterback in the shotgun, has the tailback with him. 1 receiver to the far side of the field. Snap, and they're going to run quarterback power to the right side. Here comes Wilcox to the 35. Stood up at, the 25, out near the 30. And it looks like it's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, it looks like they'll give him the first down.
Yeah, I think 11 yards there on the carry. Brett takes him out to the 29-yard line. Hank Hood on the tackle. Four down linemen for Loretto. Power formation. And here comes Odom on the near side, out across the 35 to the 37. They're going to give him 8 there. Make it 8. So that'll bring up second down and 2. Mitchell on the stop. But Zane Odom running hard.
Yeah, Loretto Mustangs defense needs to be a little bit more stout. Every single play so far has been positive yardage for the offense. No negative plays so far.
And here we go, run around the right side. Flag down on the play, as this one may be coming back. We'll wait for a call from the white hat. 2:03 remaining. And it's going to be a false start against the offense. So make it 2nd and 7. One receiver on the field to the near side, Landon Reed. Wilcox in the shotgun with Odom. Snap. Nice one-handed catch by Wilcox, and here he comes around the near side across the 45 to midfield, down to the 45 of Loretto, and is going to be shoved down at the 42. Another big gainer there for Mount Pleasant.
And once again, it's that quarterback run that has so far been Loretto's kryptonite. He's obviously a big kid, and it's going to take a little bit to get him down, but Mount Pleasant is definitely exploiting some stuff right now.
26 yards on the carry, first down and 10. Mount Pleasant back in Mustangs field position as the clock ticks under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Same formation, going right side, Odom. And it looks like they will have him wrapped up. Still was able to push forward for, we'll say, about 5. Out to the 37.
Fletcher on the carry for the Tigers. Brought down by number 12, Willie Wilson.
Wilson on the tackle.
Brings up about 5, brings up 2nd and 5.
So 2nd down and 5. Same one receiver formation here for Mount Pleasant. Wilcox going under center, wing T, the formation. Brings a man in motion. And I'll just hand it straight up the middle, pushing forward out across the 35. Close to a first down is Mason Hodison, the fullback, and they are going to give him enough for a first down. So give him 6 on the carry as the ball's down to the 31-yard line. 32.
That was number 6.
We will see if Mount Pleasant elects to run any more
Brought down by number 6.
plays this quarter. They may have to run one more, and we'll see as the quarterback brings the man in motion, hands to him around the edge, gets a good block, cutting up the middle of the field, and now he has some open field here to the near side, to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown on the last play of the quarter. Miles Hodison, the speedy receiver, takes it on the end around all the way into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown.
It looked like he ran into some defenders pretty early, but bounced off to the left side, got some room, only had one man to beat, and made his way back into the end zone. Another touchdown, easy touchdown by Mount Pleasant.
So it looks like they will be going for 2 again. Same power I formation. Wilcox, hands off, Odom. Untouched into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. And it does look like there's actually half a second left, so we are still in the first quarter. We will be back as the Mustangs will get the ball back to finish the quarter. You're watching Loretto Mustangs Junior High Football here on the X Sports Network.
Tips Motorsports can hook your vehicle up with whatever you need. Wheels, tires, lift kits, brakes, front-end work, and more. Locally owned and operated, stop by our shop in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call today.
And we are back here at Loretto, our Swap and Shop Center kickoff, as it is the man who ran the touchdown in, Hodison, out to do the kicking. Back deep for Loretto. It will be number 21, Fowler, and number 2, Tarter. And again, Tarter had the exciting kickoff return the last time that set Loretto up in pretty good field position inside the red zone. We'll see if he can do that again here. And it's going to be a short little pooch kick fielded at the 45. And that will be it for the first quarter as he was taken down at the 47. That was number 13, Luke Wallace. So that will do it for our first quarter of action. It has been all Mount Pleasant early in this one as the Tigers lead this one 16-0 heading to the second quarter. That'll be next on the X Sports Network.
Banking made simple and convenient. At Builtwell Bank, we're here for you. Whether you're making a milestone purchase or saving for retirement, our dedicated financial team will walk with you every step of the way because we care. From personal banking accounts to making sure your business and commercial needs are met, we'll make sure you have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and goals. Serving Lawrenceburg and Summertown. Come see us today. Member FDIC.
At 1819, you're getting more than just an elevated dining experience here. We'll transport you to another world, a world where historic meets modern. You'll find your classic comfort staples to exotic delicacies, where unique flavors are combined to create your favorite dishes. Whether it's our locally and internationally inspired food or drink, including craft cocktails and local beers, we have something to satisfy every palate. If you're looking for your next meal or ready to host an event, discover the magic of 1819 today on the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And we're back here at Loretto. First play of the second quarter. It'll be the first play of drive number 2 for the Mustangs. Went 4 and out on their first drive, and a long all-on-the-ground drive for Mount Pleasant has them up 16-0. Thigpen in the shotgun. Hands off to his running back, and coming into the backfield, that was number 13 for Mount Pleasant. That would be Bentley Boshears in there on the stop. Gain of 1 on the play. As Cromwell, another short gain. So second down and 9.
I think it's fair to say that Loretto needs to obviously score on this drive, find a way to get that momentum back. Because you gain some with that kickoff, bring it all the way down and in great position to score already in the red zone with the first down, and couldn't capitalize on it. So now's the time to start having a little bit more of that offense clicking.
Looking to head into opponent territory. Thigpen going down the middle of the field, batted down and incomplete. Close to being intercepted there by Zane Odom, the linebacker, but it was batted down and incomplete.
He had the receiver open on that little cross route that was right there, but quarterback did not see the linebacker kind of drop back into that middle zone, and that was a easy interception that honestly should have been caught.
So that's going to bring up third down. Ball at the 47. And they did get a man to jump, number 52, Dakota Boshears, for Mount Pleasant jumps, and that's going to make it a much more manageable third down.
Call on the field, going to be encroachment call against the Tigers. That'll move the Mustangs up 5. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4.
So now 3rd and 4. As that penalty does get the Mustangs into the Tigers' territory across the 50. So 3rd and a long 4. Thigpen making a check at the line. And we are going to have a timeout with 6:32 to go. That is a timeout, Loretto. Head coach Daniel Smith wants to talk to his offense. So, as this big third down is coming up, we're going to take a short break here on the X Sports Network.
At McDonald's HVAC Heating and Cooling, ensuring your indoor comfort is a commitment we stand behind. From one family to another.
McDonald's HVAC provides residential and commercial customers with repair and maintenance services on a wide range of indoor comfort systems. An American Standard custom care dealer. The world's most efficient and durable comfort systems, competitively priced from people dedicated to your total satisfaction. For trustworthy service, value, and peace of mind, contact McDonald's HVAC today.
Choose Keaton Services Group for all your outdoor needs. We provide pressure washing, soft washing, lawn care, and landscaping to residential and commercial customers. Call owner Jackson Keaton today to schedule your service. Licensed and insured.
And we're back here at Loretto, 3rd down and a long 4 yards. The offsides on Mount Pleasant set up Loretto in the 3rd and medium. Two receivers to each side of the formation. Snap, Thigpen looking down the middle of the field, and a pass is going to be, maybe intercepted for a moment, but batted away, as that was number 8. McClintock had it knocked out by his teammate Hodison. Mason Hodison there, number 6.
That was some friendly fire going on, and it prevented a pretty nasty interception there from Loretto. I think he had it. He had it in his hands, and then his teammate,
knee or leg to the back there jarred the ball loose. So 4th down and 4. Important play call here. Maybe worth doing something in the flats. Again, nothing down the middle has been open to this point.
You got some cushion over here on the near side.
And that's where Thigpen is looking on 4th down. Fires outside and just overshot the man. It's going to be incomplete and a turnover on downs once again. As once more the Mustang offense was stifled there. So Mount Pleasant will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 48. Have a bit of a long field, 52 yards to go. Had a much longer field the last drive, though, starting at the 18.
Just a bit. But I going back on that last play, I think Loretto had the right idea. You did have some cushion over here that the cornerbacks were giving on this near side, but just an overthrow there by the quarterback. But once again, Loretto defense back on the field, and maybe this time they'll be able to slow down this Mount Pleasant attack.
And quarterback Odom, the linebacker, straight keeper around the left side, breaks a tackle at the 45, a cutback at the 40. Here goes Odom down the sidelines inside the 20 and is knocked down near the 15-yard line. A huge gainer on play number 1. Going to mark him down at the 13. 39 yards on the run. That's going to bring up 1st down and 10 inside the 15. Mark it actually at the 14, so the 4-yard line to get you in a goal-to-go situation. Still yet to throw the ball for the first time tonight is Mount Pleasant. They are in the shotgun here, Wilcox with Hodison, and Wilcox, quarterback keeper, and he is going to be slung down in the backfield. It's going to be a tackle for loss by number 71, Cam Spar.
Brought down quickly, Cam Spar in the backfield.
So a big takedown in the backfield, loss of about 3. 2nd down and 13 coming up. And see what the Mustangs look to do here, or the Tigers, pardon, on offense. And Spar got the big tackle for loss. And they go back into the wing T formation. Odom in motion, and they're going to hand it off to Hodison, running straight up the middle. Down near the 10-yard line, they'll give him the 11, gain of 6 there.
Stop going to be made by number 65, Kix Jones. Gain on the play, going to bring up a 3rd down and 8.
So 3rd and 8.
I was trying to get you to hear. I couldn't hear yourself for a moment. I thought you were trying. There's something. There it is.
I would say sometimes these mess around a little bit.
That's what it was. I lost you there. It's like, is he still here?
So loud here on 3rd down and 8. As Loretto looking for a big stop here. Quarterback keeper around the left side, runs into a man, runs into another man. A wall of Mustangs there to bring him down at the 14. And there is number 73, Jacob Long. And they're going to back him up to the 14-yard line. Loss of 2. And 2 negative rushes on this drive for Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, what a huge opportunity now for the Mustang defense finally showing up. They gave up that first 35, 36-yard run to start this drive, and they have responded by multiple
And it's the
losses
defensive
of yards.
line doing a really good job keeping the quarterback in front of them as they go back to that wing T formation. Coming in motion is Odom. Fakes the give to him, and they're going to pass, batted away, incomplete. Getting his hand in there was Judah Fowler, and that is going to be our first turnover on downs of the game for Mount Pleasant, our first Heritage Automotive turnover of the ball game.
A huge stop there by the Mustangs. Got their backs up against the wall again, and this time they responded. So maybe that will give a spark to this offense. They still got a ways to go.
And clock not necessarily in their favor, as it looks like we do have a short timeout on the field. We'll keep it here. Again, we've got kind of a lot going on here tonight. We've got two middle school football games. We've got this one, and then we've got Summertown, I believe, at Lewis County. Lawrence County High School is playing their jamboree tonight against Lauderdale County. I think that would, I'm assuming all of these are already underway. And then we had some middle school football earlier. I know South Lawrence, E.O. Kaufman, and Summertown all in action. So we had a ton of stuff going on today at the on the Exports Network, and tomorrow it's not going to be much slower. We do have the high school jamborees. I know Loretto is in action here against Clements High School out of Alabama at 7. Summertown is in action against Battle Creek at Columbia Central. I believe that game is also at 7, maybe 6:30. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, you should be able to keep up with that on those schools' respective Facebook pages.
It is.
Football season is here, Taylor.
I'm about to say, in my opinion, that we have now arrived to the best time of the year. And for me, at least, it only gets better because I'm a big fall person. I love the cooler temperatures and everything, and just being able to get into football season not only is the best time of the year, but that just means that fall's around the corner.
Yes, it
Start to have
does.
some cooler temperatures, and it's nice to think about the cooler temperatures on a day like today.
Yeah, I would
When
say
you
the
walk
game got
outside
started
and-
a little late because of the heat.
You just walk outside and you immediately start sweating.
So Thigpen, the quarterback, ball at the 15. Hand off to Cromwell, and he is going to be brought down in the backfield. Number 13, Bentley Boshears, along with number 52, Dakota Boshears, in there on the stop. And they're going to back him up to the 8, loss of 6.
And not the best way to start that drive. Defense just gave you a nice stop. And
Well, you look at the first drive of all three of Loretto's drives, -2, 1 yard, and then -6 right there. So as we tick under the 2-minute mark, Loretto may just look to see if they can keep this clock on their side and try to run some more of it out.
and get to halftime, hit the reset button, and see what we can do in the second half.
Because they will get the ball first coming out of half. And, hey, maybe you can get a big play and try to get back-to-back scoring drive set up. As not a good start there, as you got a jump from the offensive line. That looks like Landon Andrews there, number 77.
Yeah, back up another 5 yards. I'll make it a very long 21. Actually, correct myself. It's half the distance.
Half
so
the
it's
distance, so
about
he is
20, 18, 19.
Yeah, it looks like he's at the 4-yard line. 24 is the first down, so about 20. And Cromwell takes the handoff, trying to get to the outside, breaks the tackle, and goes down at, I think they got him at the 2. So a loss of 2. So 3rd and 22 here as the Mustangs are really backed up now.
Yeah, at this point, I think you just kind of let the clock run and
see if you can see how much more you can milk off.
Yeah, see how much more you can milk off. Obviously, try to avoid a safety.
And Cromwell will come out of the ball game as Thigpen heads back to the huddle under a minute to go.
Yeah, he's not in a hurry to get into that huddle.
And honestly, they may just let it run under 40 seconds. He may just take a knee.
Yeah,
if he can.
Still got some room.
Yes. So we've got a stoppage, timeout believe they got Loretto with the timeout. So with 32.6 remaining, Mustangs take their second timeout of the half, and it'll be third down when we return. You're watching the X Sports Network. And we are back here in Loretto, 32 and a half seconds remaining in the first half. Not a lot of offense from the Mustangs in this one. Have yet to complete a pass, but that's same could be said for Mount Pleasant. But the ground game, Taylor Plott, has been explosive for Mount Pleasant, and Loretto has yet to be able to really get it going.
Explosive might not even be the proper term. I even go with like nuclear.
Yeah.
So it has been just off the from the moment this game started. It has been well above par on that Mount Pleasant running game. But unfortunately, on the flip side with Loretto, it has just been nothing going. You had that one play, which was on a kickoff to get in a good position, but ever since then, there really hasn't been a whole lot going on.
So ball at the 2. And Camden Mitchell getting the handoff, coming to the outside, and cut back around the 5-yard line where he went down there, but again, kept it out of the end zone. As was safety territory there.
And it looks like Mount Pleasant will take a timeout.
So gain of 2 on the play. We'll bring up 4th down and 20, and that will be when we return after the Mount Pleasant timeout. You're watching the X Sports Network. Since 1987, Fox Sporting Goods has been your hometown choice for sports equipment, school apparel, custom screen printing and sublimation, trophies and plaques. Your team, your way. Find us on 4th Street here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Butch Toner Stadium here in Loretto. So we're about to close out this first half, 12 seconds remaining. Mount Pleasant with a 16-0 lead here in the second quarter. Again, about 12 seconds to go. Mount Pleasant scored on their first 2 drives of the game, but a big stop by the Mustangs defense just a moment ago, actually a few moments ago, set Loretto up with a long field to go, and well, unfortunately, due to some negative rushes and some penalties, have them backed all the way up at the 4-yard line, where it will be number 71, Cam Spar, on to punt. Return man set up at the 30 as Mount Pleasant looking to try to set up one more scoring drive here in the first half with not a lot of time as that clock has started to tick. And punt may have been partially blocked. And it will be stopped and picked up at the 24-yard line with 0.2 seconds to go on the clock. So one last shot for Mount Pleasant coming up.
And so obviously expect this to be into the end zone.
And the clock has gone to 0. We'll see what the officials say.
The ref just pointed up one finger, so I think he just said there is going to be one play.
So they're going to do, I guess, technically a one untimed down. So Mount Pleasant will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Haven't gotten to see much of the quarterback's arm on display, so I would assume probably could throw the ball 25 yards.
I would think so.
So, but again, haven't ran any formations with more than one receiver on the field, so kind of curious to see what they elect to do here on one play.
I mean, honestly, the way that they've done their running game, you can't, you can possibly score here with the run, but they do have more receivers here, 2 wide to the right side. or the left side, should
to
say.
the left side, that is Miles Hodison and Jaleel McClintock, the two receivers. As Wilcox gets the snap, Odom running back in there to block, and he is going to fire to the corner of the end zone, and he comes under it. Incomplete, though. Just a bit overthrew McClintock. That was a beautiful throw from Grayson Wilcox, though.
That was a beautiful throw. He had the man, but if he had just a little bit extra,
maybe a quarter of a step further, and that would be another touchdown for Mount Pleasant.
Exactly.
They'd be going to the locker room up 22-0 instead of 16-0.
Exactly.
So that is going to be it for our first half as we head to the halftime break. Our score, Mount Pleasant 16, Loretto nothing. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Corey Rochelle, Director of Sales and Marketing here at Tennessee Valley Media Group. And first off, I want to say to all of our loyal customers, thank you. It's because of you that we're able to bring you all the games on the X Sports Network and all the weather coverage that you see here at Tennessee Valley Weather. Second off, I want to reach out to all of you that's in our county and our surrounding area, all you small business owners, large business owners who would like to take your business and marketing to the next level. We have outstanding numbers. Our products are seen all over the state and all across the United States. So feel free to reach out to us. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and you could just simply pick up the phone and call us here at the office. We look forward to speaking with you in the future. Thanks.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Welcome to the Bridges in Waynesboro, Tennessee. Nestled in the natural beauty of Wayne County, this historic retreat was home to the renowned Tennessee Fitness Spa for over 30 years, drawing guests from across the globe seeking wellness, rest, and renewal. This land carries a story that's woven into Tennessee history. David Crockett once stood here delivering his famous pulpit rock speech, and over the years, country music legends, including Conway Twitty and George Jones, have walked these very grounds. This is home to the only known double-span natural bridge in the world, a remarkable ice cave, peaceful creek frontage, and miles of walking trails. A setting that naturally encourages rest, reflection, and transformation. The Bridges is more than a property. It's a place with a heartbeat, a place shaped by history, surrounded by nature, and ready for its next meaningful chapter. We are Mark and Stacy Springer, and we would love to show you around.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. BRCU, not for profit, for service.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
We don't know what the weather is going to be like around here. I do get really anxious during storms.
That's why they chose HailGuard. When performance leads, confidence follows. Backed by the first and only asphalt shingle system with a hail warranty.
That just gives us more peace of mind.
This is the only asphalt product on the market that has the manufacturer warranty targeting the hail damage, and it gives me a lot of confidence as a contractor.
Engineered for enhanced impact performance. Built to protect homes and reputations. HailGuard shingles. Built for hail.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
With over 20 years of experience, our family has built a reputation on honesty, quality, and hard work. As a family-owned and operated company, we're here to protecting what matters most, your home and/or your business. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial, we have the experience and expertise to handle projects of every size. From asphalt shingles and metal roofing to commercial flat roofing systems, including TPO, EPDM, and roof coatings, we deliver quality craftsmanship with materials built to last. But we're more than just a roofing company. We also provide construction and renovation services, including siding, windows, gutters, storm restoration, and complete exterior and interior improvements. At 7/8 Rubiniga Construction, we believe every customer deserves dependable service, honest communication, and workmanship you can trust. When quality matters, make one call, and let our family take care of yours.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, Senior Pastor of Mars Hill Baptist Church. It's hard to believe that summer's almost over. Soon we'll be hearing the class bells ring and know that kids will be going back to school. And we want you to know we're praying for every student that's going back. We're also praying for our administrators, our teachers, school bus drivers, cafeteria ladies. You get the picture. Everybody involved with our education system, we're lifting you up and praying for you. And for our high school sports, it's always a great time here in Lawrence County. So whether you're a Wildcat, whether you're a Mustang, whether you're an Eagle, we're hoping you have a great year this year and know that Mars Hill Baptist Church is praying for you. If you get an opportunity this year, we'd love to have you come by and visit with us and meet the great students at Mars Hill Baptist Church. God bless you. Have a great school year this year.
Life in Tennessee has a rhythm. It's the snap of the football under Friday night lights, the steady pace of a Saturday morning trail walk, and the joyful sound of chasing grandkids across the backyard. But when a joint aches or an injury slows you down, that rhythm breaks, and that's where we come in. At Southern Tennessee Bone and Joint, our mission is simple: getting you back to moving. Led by board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas, along with physician associate Melanie Durham and nurse practitioner Chaley Brown, we provide the specialized care you need right here at home. From the young athlete dreaming of the big leagues to the weekend warrior refusing to quit, we see you. Because to us, you're more than a patient. Our highest honor is using our talents to take care of our friends and neighbors within this community. Trust the team that's invested in your recovery. Southern Tennessee Bone and Joint. Let's get you moving again.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
One.
And welcome back to Loretto here, everybody. Ellen Forsyth Memorial Field, Butch Toner Stadium. So we are about to start the second half. Loretto trailing Mount Pleasant 16-0. It was a lot of offense on the ground from Mount Pleasant in the first half. Slowed things down there near the end of the half, but Taylor, I would assume you're probably going to see a lot more of Mount Pleasant on the ground here in the second half.
I would think so. Obviously, that worked to extraordinary levels in the first half. What was the term? The nuclear.
Yeah,
they
nuclear.
were literally with nuclear on their running game, and I don't expect anything different here from them in the second half. They really don't need to throw it. Mustangs defense, while at times have stiffened up and been able to stop the run for the most part, Mount Pleasant has been able to run up and down the field at will. So I don't expect that to change. From the Mustangs' perspective, I would think that you probably need to start to throw the ball downfield a little bit. Mm-hmm. The run game really hasn't worked for you. I think there might have been a couple of runs that were of positive yardage. For the most part, it was either no gain or loss, so I would imagine that they'll start to throw it a little bit more. But, obviously for the Mustangs' perspective, they got the work cut out for them. They need to score and score quickly.
So it'll be Loretto starting with the ball first. Tarter and Fowler, the two men back deep. Fowler the near side. Tarter on the far side. And again, Landon Tarter did have that exciting kickoff return that set up Loretto in good field position. So maybe he can do that again and help the Mustangs get on the board quickly. As we have flip field again. Everybody switched sides, and then they decided to switch sides again. So our swap and chop center kickoff coming up here in a second. So it is Miles Hodison on to kick. One of the few in the Guardian caps. The red padding on the helmets.
Got a few of them on their kickoff squad.
And another little short kick here to the near side, and falling on it is number 13. And it is going to be Loretto ball. Close call there as Wallace fell on it.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be an easy recover, but I guess the ball kind of squirted out a little bit.
I'd say I think he may have overran the ball.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Loretto will start at the 46. So pretty close to midfield.
It's one of those where you either overrun the ball or you get up to it and it has some backspin, it kicks back. And
yeah, I would say that is definitely not an easy one to field again, because when it's got the spin on it like it did there from Hodison, it can take a funny spin, and just like that, Mount Pleasant could have the ball, but it will be Mustangs football at the 46. Dig Penn, the quarterback. Snap. And is going to hand off to Cromwell, going absolutely nowhere. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and I think they will say just that. So no gain on first down.
We'll see what the Mustangs do here on this second down, if they keep it on the ground or they start to put the ball in the air a little bit.
They had a play that worked back last Thursday against Columbia Academy for about 15 yards where they put the receiver, the slot receiver there, number 10, Hood, in motion and kind of ran a jet sweep to him.
Yeah.
So he's a guy that's exciting with the ball in his hands, as they're going to run it again and absolutely blown up there by number 6. That's Mason Hodison. And a loss of yardage back to the 40. I think they're going to say the 42. Loss of 4 there on the play. So 3rd and 14. And you would think a almost first sure passing down here, as we're under 6 minutes to go in the quarter.
You would definitely think so. I mean, obviously, if you're thinking about going on 4th down, sometimes you might think run it first, get some chunk yardage, but the run game has not worked, so you need to go through the air.
So a bunch of receivers, 3 to the bottom of the play. Snap, and they're going to go quickly to one of them here. That is Tarter, and he is going nowhere. Lost more yardage back to the 39. And that's going to be a loss of 3. First completion, but negative yardage.
And that honestly wasn't a bad play call. Get a little wide receiver screen, bubble screen over there on the near side. Good idea for trying to get some chunk yardage if you do need to go for it on 4th. And fortunately, that backfires, so now the 4th down play is looking longer.
So it's going to be Spar on to punt for the second time tonight. And a pretty good end-over-end punt. It's going to drop at the 42 and take a good Loretto bounce inside the 40, and will stop right there at the 35-yard line.
Good solid punt. Flip the field just a little bit.
And the last drive for Mount Pleasant was that very short one-play drive there at the end of the half, that almost complete pass. Before that it was actually one of their, I guess you could say, least successful drives. Had that big 40-yard run on the first play, but then you had 2 sacks on the drive and an incomplete pass to turn it over on downs. So Loretto defense maybe building up some confidence and some momentum here for the second half.
Yeah, they definitely gotten some stops when they need to. They need to continue to do that.
2 receiver formation for Mount Pleasant to the top of the screen. High snap. They're going to hand off to Odom, and here goes Odom, stiff arm at the 35, breaking outside to the 40 to the 45, and he will get out across the 45 to the 46. Man, what a run right there for Odom.
I tell you what, the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And right now it is, the run game for Mount Pleasant is working to perfection.
So a gain of 21 right there. And again, just those long plays on first down that have really hurt Loretto all night.
And that's obviously, one of the things. It could be a drive killer from the defense's perspective.
Wilcox gets the snap, handoff up the middle, Hodison. And Hodison, nice cutback across midfield, across the 40, still on his feet. And he is still on his feet.
My goodness.
No whistle, and he is going down inside the 5 end zone. Touchdown, Mount Pleasant. Wow.
Number 8, Jaleel McClintock into the end zone.
I honestly don't know what to say about that one. I thought he was down at least 3 times.
Yeah, it may be more, but, man, excellent run there from Jaleel McClintock. 54 yards to the house.
It goes back to kind of what I was saying. You get that big chunk of run yardage or pass yardage on first down, and from the defense perspective, that's a drive killer on the defensive side. And from that instance, now here's the second play, and obviously it seemed like he should have been down at least 2 or 3 times, but all of a sudden you find them in the end zone once again in 2 plays.
Man, that was just one of the more improbable runs I've seen this season. Just felt like there were 3 or 4 times where he was just caught in a bunch of people and kept those legs turning and kept them up.
Well, he had about 3 or 4 Mustangs on him, and he found a way out.
Wilcox hands to Odom, and he is going to break it in. Another 2-point conversion. So that is going to change our score as we head to the break. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. It is Mount Pleasant 24, Loretto 0. You're watching junior high football here on the X Sports Network.
You always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way.
And we are back here at Loretto Swap and Shop Center. Kickoff coming up as it is Hodison, Miles Hodison, who has been awesome all night. And I would assume we're probably going to see another short pooch kick that's going to probably pin the Mustangs around the 40 or 45-yard line, but has kind of given them fits here on kickoff returns.
Just a bit, unless that first one to start the game.
And actually going straight back here, that is Fowler, who is going to watch it roll out. And that's going to be a flag on the field, a kick out of bounds. And Loretto should start with the ball around the 45-yard line. We'll see where they mark it here first down. But
should be 45.
Kick out of bounds should set them up pretty good, at least the 40, I would think.
I'm not sure what the middle school rule is. If it
may just 35, be the 35.
It might still be it's 35 still.
So they are going to have them set up first and 10 at the 35.
Mustang's going to elect to take it at the 35. It'll be first and 10 for the Mustangs.
So a kick out of bounds to start the drive, but didn't really end up hurting Mount Pleasant too much, as Loretto will take it over at the 35.
Not sure what the Mustang offense is going to want to do here. Obviously, you would think throw. The run game hasn't really been fruitful.
I would say I kind of like it was the first complete pass back. It was a negative play, but I liked getting it out quickly in the flat and trying to let the receivers make the plays in open space.
Yeah, that was a good idea on that third down play to get a little bubble screen action.
Thigpen fires across the middle of the field, had Hood and just undershot him. Incomplete, second down.
You had the quick slant there, and it was open. A good throw gets you about 5 yards.
So second and 10 from the 35. Thigpen just undershot Hood there.
I did miss by much, but you sure had him.
So clock stopped at 2:44. Yeah, Mount Pleasant's defense has looked incredible tonight. We'll look to hold up here on second down. Press coverage here on the near side. Everybody from Mount Pleasant within 2 or 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. Throwing it across the middle, and Hood had it for a moment, dropped it again. Pass is incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Another little slant play and another opportunity for possibly a first down at that point because that throw was getting close to the sticks.
I'd say that could have been much more.
It could have been much more, and another opportunity there for the Mustangs to get some good yardage.
So 3rd down and 10, ball at the 35. Clock still at 2:44. As Thigpen's looking to get this Mustang offense going. 2 receivers to the near side. That is Gordon and Tarter. Snap. Thigpen fires down the middle of the field. Got Gordon, and it is caught. Briggs Gordon at the 49-yard line, a gain of 14.
That's exactly what the Mustangs needed. Had a couple of good open opportunities that fell through, but that one, good chunk yardage, getting that first down.
And the Mustangs, that is their first Green Hill Monument first down of the night. Briggs Gordon making the big catch across the middle of the field. And that's exactly what Loretto needed right there.
Oh, for sure, and you need another one here. You just need to keep going down the field. Obviously, you're in the 3rd quarter now, but the clock's not your friend.
Especially down 3 scores.
Mm-hmm.
And it being as much as you could be down 3 scores.
Yes.
24. High snap. Thigpen able to get it back. Throws it in the flat. Unders through and incomplete.
That was probably a good incompletion there. I think if that throw was on the money,
probably would have been a loss of yardage.
A loss of yardage right there. You might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
So that's 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 49. Need the other 41 for a first. Thigpen heads to the huddle. 3 receivers heading to the top of the play. Gordon, the lone man here at the bottom of the formation, had the big catch just a couple plays ago. Maybe the hot hand looking to go to. And they're going to flip it to Cromwell, a running back. Makes a cut at the 45. Cuts up midfield at the 40. And falls forward to around the 44. I think they're going to give him the 43. They will. Gain of 8.
3rd down and 2.
So Cromwell out of the backfield turns a negative yardage play into 8 yards. And it'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, I was thinking that was going to be a loss of yardage there, but that one little quick cut back up the middle, and he had some open space to work with, and now you got a very manageable 3rd down.
So timeout on the field. So with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Tips Motorsports can hook your vehicle up with whatever you need. Wheels, tires, lift kits, brakes, front-end work, and more. Locally owned and operated, stop by our shop in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call today.
You count on your coat to keep you covered through the winter months. Your hat to keep you covered in the summer sun. Your umbrella to keep you covered in stormy weather. And you can count on Marcus Insurance to keep you covered too. Marcus Insurance can help you find the right insurance policy that fits your individual needs. For personal, life, health, or business insurance, we've got you covered. Marcus Insurance, providing peace of mind since 1969.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
This Mustang offense starting to show some life here with a couple of completions here from Briar Thigpen, one to Briggs Gordon, the other to Cromwell. Braden Cromwell, the running back, sets them up 3rd down and 2. 1 minute 16 to go in the 3rd quarter, trailing Mount Pleasant 24-0. And again, there wasn't much offense in the first half from Loretto, but have shown some spurts of of offense here in the second half.
And they've been some good spurts, too.
Mm-hmm. So they got Gordon and Hood, the two receivers at the bottom of the play. One receiver at the top. Snap. And it's going to be Thigpen keeping it straight around the right side. First down, and maybe more. Runs over a man. And Briar Thigpen to the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 12.
Great run there. Great little mix-up. You know, the running game hadn't been doing a whole lot today, and then you started throwing the ball down the field, getting some good plays, first downs, and, switch back up to a quarterback run right there, quarterback draw, and that worked out to perfection.
That's another Green Hill Monument first down there for Thigpen on the ground. We'll set him up at the 31. About 45 seconds to go here in the quarter. Loretto trying to work quickly. Again, as you mentioned, Taylor time not on their side. 5 men in the box. He's going to drop it off to Cromwell, who's got some pretty good space around the left side. Cromwell to the 30, cuts outside of the 25 and gets close to the first down marker. We're seeing where they mark him. I think they have him at the 22, and if they do, that should be a first down.
Looks like it's just short.
Just short. So we're going to say 9 yards there for Cromwell.
And that will likely take us to the end of the third quarter because the clock's running.
Yeah, at 5 seconds, don't think they're going to be able to get back to the line in time. But some excitement on the offensive side of the ball for Loretto as we finish the third quarter. Our score, Mount Pleasant 24, Loretto nothing. We'll be back for the fourth quarter to see if the Mustangs can get on the board. That'll be when we return next on the X Sports Network.
When you choose ExpressMed, you're choosing quality, trusted healthcare with a smile. Our goal is simple, to care for our community like family. That starts as soon as you walk in our doors. We make sure you are met with compassionate, personalized care from our experienced and established providers. You can count on us because we're more than a healthcare team, we're a hometown team. Locally, family-owned, you've trusted us for convenient, affordable, comprehensive care for 2 decades and counting. Ever since we established ourselves as the first primary and urgent care walk-in clinic in our community. We're here to listen and to give you the care you deserve. From primary and urgent to chronic care, we have the experience and technology you need to feel your best. And we promise to provide our best when you need us most. Healthcare with heart, compassion you can count on. You'll find that here at ExpressMed. We'd love to have the privilege of taking care of you.
Most dealerships fail after the sale. We're going to be with you for the long haul.
Only at Heritage Automotive will you receive supplier pricing on all Chevy and GMC models.
And we're the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in the market, and we guarantee you the best prices.
Where you get the highest trade value.
And rates as low as 0%.
And no payments for 90 days.
And up to $15,000 off MSRP on all Chevy and GMC 1500 models.
We pride ourselves on being able to accommodate all our customers' financing vehicle needs.
Here at Heritage Automotive Center, we have over 140 years experience in the body shop. Also, one misconception of the dealership body shops is that we're more expensive, and that is not true. It's the same pretty much anywhere you go.
Here at Heritage, we're here to help you with all your parts and service needs and not here to shortcut you.
So come see us at Heritage Automotive here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee on North Locust Avenue, or visit our website at www.heritagegm.com.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
And welcome back to LM Forsyth Field here at Butch Toner Stadium. Fourth quarter getting underway between Loretto Junior High and Mount Pleasant, as it is 24-0 Tigers, as that is not the way you'd like to start the fourth quarter. It's going to be a false start against, I think the quarterback actually got a little tripped up there. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 6 after the 9-yard completion to Braden Cromwell on the last play of the third quarter. But hey, this is a pretty good drive going right here for Loretto. Got about 45 yards going on the drive, 3 completions, 1 run play.
Yeah, obviously the best drive of the game so far for Loretto. They've had everything working for them, switching to that passing game, and it's giving them some good chunk yardage, and then switching it up to quarterback draw that got you about 15 yards or
yeah, you've got 31 yards through the air on this drive, 15 on the ground, so it's been pretty even, and I think that's the way that Daniel Smith, the new head coach, would like to call this game. Looks like a Blitz coming from Mount Pleasant. As the play clock is running down, and just before the end of it, the Mustangs will get a timeout off as we still await the first play of the quarter. That will be when we return. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network. And we're back. Quick timeout by the Mustangs to try to solidify everything offensively here on this second down play. And it'll be second and about 6. Ball here at the 27-yard line. They need the 21 for a first, and that's going to be another false start. Back-to-back on Loretto, as they just don't want this fourth quarter to ever start, Taylor.
You would think the way that they were moving down the field, they were clicking all cylinders and ready to go here in the fourth quarter, but
and now they're moving the other way down the field.
Yep,
back-to-back false starts has got them at 2nd and 11 now.
Yep, you stub your right big toe, and then you stub your left big toe.
Big pin across the middle of the field, and the receiver got killed there across the middle. That was Wallace, I believe, got blown up there.
Pass intended for Luke Wallace, going to fall incomplete.
So pass incomplete will bring up 3rd down and 11.
Ball still resting at the Tiger 32.
7:57 to go. Thigpen has 2 receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Snap. And he's going to hand to Cromwell. Cromwell's got a seam out to the 25, to the 20. Makes another cut back at the 15. And Braden Cromwell, 1st down and 10, Loretto. Cromwell, they got him marked down at the 10. Pardon, the 11, gain of 20.
Well, it's that first cutback that got him going, and once he did that, it was off to the races.
And they went from 3rd down and 11 to 1st and goal at the 10, or first and 10 at the 11. So 7:15 and ticking. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Thigpen goes to Cromwell. And nothing going there. Cromwell brought down in the backfield. Boshiers for Mount Pleasant in there on the stop. Backed him up to the 14, loss of 3.
Outside of the back-to-back false starts, I think that's the first negative play they've had in some time.
First on this drive. Again, you have a couple incompletions and a couple of penalties, but that was the first true negative run play. Again, you see a run go for 20 yards, you want to go right back to it.
Oh, yeah.
And Mount Pleasant was ready for it.
I don't blame the play call on that. I think that was a good play call, and you're right. Mount Pleasant was just ready for it that time.
So 2nd down and 13. Ball at the 14-yard line. And Thigpen going to keep it around the left side. Thigpen has a block to the 10, working his way down to the 5. Let's see where they marked him out of bounds.
I think they marked him out at like the 4 or 5.
I think they gave him the 5. So gain of 9.
Well, from this,
that'll be about 3rd and a long 3, maybe 4 yards.
From this perspective, obviously you still can get a first down, but you really just have these first 2 downs to get into the end zone.
So you need the 1-yard line. Ball at the 5. Snap, Thigpen. Looking like he's going to keep it himself. Thigpen around the right side into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Briar Thigpen with the Express Med touchdown, and the Mustangs are on the board. So the first touchdown of the night goes to the quarterback Thigpen on the 5-yard rush. And we'll see. I would believe they're going to elect to go for 2-point conversion here. And all 2-point conversions brought to you by C&B Linen. As the Mustangs come out in their formation, 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. And they may just elect to go to Thigpen on the ground again. And they will. Thigpen running around the left side, cuts up the middle, and is followed into the end zone. That C&B Linen 2-point conversion is good, and the Mustangs are on the board. Our score is Mount Pleasant 24, Loretto 8. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
It was the quarterback, Briar Thigpen, taking it in from 5 yards out. And then the same thing on the 2-point conversion has our score at 24-8. And it appears the Swap and Shop Center kickoff coming up may be an onside attempt with only 5 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the game. Michael Marks alongside Taylor Plott. And it will be Loretto to kick off.
You would suspect this would be an onside kick or maybe a little high kick over to the sideline.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. And they are just going to short squib it right up the middle, and falling on it is Mount Pleasant. And they will take over 1st and 10 at the 48 or 49-yard line. We'll see when the officials spot the ball.
We'll definitely want to give props to the Mustang offense on that really impressive drive. I mean, from going to having nothing going for them in the entirety of the game, and then all of a sudden the passing game opens up, then you got some good quality runs.
And I think the most impressive part about that drive, it was a 12-play drive, Taylor. It wasn't just like they had one big play. No, they had several big plays.
They did, and they actually made a good lengthy drive out of it. So you could obviously still say that they're in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get a quick stop here, maybe a turnover, and just see what happens.
5 minutes to go. Quarterback under center, Wilcox hands it to Odom going around left side, and nothing going there for Odom. Got to they're going to say he did get across the 50 to the Loretto 48, gain of 3.
Scott made by number 73, Jacob Long.
Long in there on the stop.
Well, he's going to pick up 3 yards, going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
So 2nd and 7. Mount Pleasant in just pure milk the clock mode. Loretto, though, looking to get a stop and get the ball back. 2nd down, Wilcox handoff. And another big gainer to the outside. Here goes McClarick off to the races. He is gone. Touchdown, Mount Pleasant. And that is how they've done it all night, Taylor Plott. Just those big run plays when you least expect it.
Just big run plays, and it's just, in some instances, it's just a little opening, and they just get through. And in that case, that was a pretty significant hole over there on the left side that he was able to get through, and I don't even know if anybody touched him.
I don't either. So McClarick into the end zone. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And it's 2-point conversion coming up for Mount Pleasant as they look to make it 32-8. Same formation. Power I. Actually, the wing T. Odom coming in motion. Give it to the man straight up the middle. McClark into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. So that will be the drive there for Mount Pleasant. Our score as we head to the break, 4:12 to go. Mount Pleasant 32, Loretto 8. It'll be Mustangs ball when we return on the X Sports Network.
At Mercury, there are no limits to the lengths we'll go to make sure you have no limits either. Unlimited adrenaline. Unlimited fun. Unlimited weekend. Except maybe having to go home eventually.
Come see what we've got at Jacobs Marine today, located at 103 Bishop Road in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And we are back here. Swap and Chop Center kickoff coming up. So scores around the area. Lawrence County up 14-6. And the Jamboree, second quarter, reporting third quarter there.
That was actually my bad. I didn't mean to bring us back that
No,
quickly. I hit the wrong button.
You're good. You're good.
You'd think I'd be a veteran by this point.
Seeing what else is going on, we've got Summertown Middle School football at Lewis County. Lewis County up 36-0 in the third quarter of that one. Also, we had some volleyball. E.O. Kaufman and Harris Middle School played earlier, and E.O. Kaufman 2-0 and straight sets there. Summertown and Etheridge did battle, and two pretty good teams. Etheridge has made it hard on both South Lawrence and Summertown, but Summertown a 2-0 sweep there, and then South Lawrence also a 2-0 sweep over Collinwood. So been a very successful day so far for the Lawrence County teams. Obviously 3-0 on the volleyball side, and then on the football side, Lawrence County has the lead. Unsuccessful right now for Loretto and Summertown, but again, we do have high school jamborees coming up tomorrow night. Opportunity to get those high school teams on the field here before week 1. So, Hodgson to kick off. And Tarter back deep to return with Fowler. And that one kicked straight back towards Tarter. Tarter already does have the exciting kickoff return tonight. The 25. He's cut back to the 25. And here goes Tarter down the middle of the field. He's got a convoy. There goes Tarter. He may go one man to beat, and he is down inside the 10. But Landon Tarter has been electric on kickoffs all night. We do have a flag down on the play. We're going to see what it is.
Doesn't look like there is a flag.
It doesn't actually look like there is one. I guess they picked it up. But it will be first down and goal for Loretto at the 6-yard line. Landon Tarter. Man, what an excellent return. And I don't know if we got it necessarily there, Taylor, but go back and...
My goodness.
The blocks on that one. Absolutely paved a way.
There was
letting some frustration out on those.
Letting some frustration out. I mean, tell you what, that wasn't a hole. That was just a runway. That was just stretched out in front of him.
I don't know if I've ever seen a kickoff where there's like 4 guys in front of the returner, just paving the way. Snap, handoff, Cromwell, and nothing going there. Don't think they gave him anything there.
I think he got back to the line of scrimmage. Obviously, by this point, you think that this game's, out of reach for the Mustangs, but what a way to, get another touchdown, have a great kick return, had a great kick return to start the game with your first possession. Mm-hmm. Weren't able to capitalize on it, but be able to capitalize on this, gain a little bit of momentum to finish out this game.
I'd like to see if you could try to run with Thigpen again, see if you could punch it in the end zone with your quarterback again. Cromwell going right side and falls forward for a couple of yards, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and goal. I think they got it to the 4, so maybe 2 right there.
That's what it looks like. Not sure what you want to do play call-wise on this. I don't know if you want to risk throwing, but you obviously got 2 downs to get into the end zone.
I'm in favor of just put it in Thigpen's hands and let him carry it into the end zone.
I'm with you with that. That seemed to have worked.
His couple of runs tonight have been successful. Thigpen lost the snap, able to get back on it. And it's going to bring up 4th down as they backed him up to the 7, loss of 2.
It was just a bad snap. Looked like it just kind of rolled on the ground from the center.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously not much you can do with that. Just got to fall on it and take the loss.
Stay tuned after the game. We'll have our Murray Regional Health Player of the game. Thigpen in the shotgun. Under 2 minutes to go. Loretto still down 3 scores as Thigpen looks like he's going to try to keep it around left side. Cuts it back up and falls forward to around the 5. Gain of 2, but that is going to be all. So turnover on downs as Mount Pleasant will take over at the 5-yard line.
Looked to be promising drive there, huge kickoff return, and I really do think that 3rd down play killed it. I mean, that was
the low snap.
The low snap. Obviously, you can't do anything about that. You have to fall down. Defensive players are right there.
You can't just try to pick that up and do something with it. No.
Right. So he did the right thing in doing that, but it was just unfortunate that happened on 3rd down and 4th down play call. Give it to your guy who's been proven that he can. Kind of bulldoze some people, get some good runs in, and just came up short.
And Mount Pleasant, I would assume, in some sort of victory formation here.
Yes.
Again, I just probably need to run one play here under 40 seconds. As Wilcox will hand off to Odom, running around the right side, and he will break a tackle. Odom fighting forward across the 20, out to the 23, gain of 18 right there.
And that should do it. I don't think they'll need to run another play.
And I don't think they will. The clock is stopped, and now the official waving his arm. Typically stop the clock to move the change, but in this instance, I think this is one where they're just going to let the seconds tick and tick away. So Mustangs, unfortunately, going to fall to 0-2 on the season. Fall the 2 tough teams from Murray County with Mount Pleasant and CA. But they will look to get back on the right side of things next week. So we are going to have our Murray Regional Health Player of the game. And I got to go with the quarterback. Thigpen had obviously had a rough start throwing the game. The offense was not great in the first half, but kept with it in the second half. Was very consistent passing the ball in the second half, and it looked a lot better for Loretto as hopefully they look to build some confidence for next week's matchup. But Taylor, that'll do it for us here tonight at Loretto. We'll be back tomorrow night for the high school side of things, Loretto High School Jamboree versus Clements. But that will do it for us here tonight for the middle school side of things. For Taylor Platt, this has been Michael Marks. You've been watching Loretto Junior High Football here on the X Sports Network. Good night, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.